Okay, we are working on the Kangaroo Pocket, and I went ahead and sewed this step, but I'm going to show it to you and then show you how to do this pocket with the contrasting fabric. Might be easier to see. So you're going to sew your princess seam first. So that means you put your side panel face down, right sides together with your front panel on both sides. And then you are going to sew, and see you'll have this dog ear right here because you're sewing at the seam line. And then you're going to sew with a stretch stitch all the way to your upper pocket marking. And then you're going to start again at your lower pocket marking and sew there. So you should be here where you have like this on both sides. And I sewed from the white side just because my marker's blue and I could see my markings easier. And is how I knew where to sew on here was I put a mark, let me grab my pattern piece, on the front. Whenever I was cutting this out, I put a mark where this black line is right here. And that let me know where this, where the edge of mine is, and then I sewed 3/8 inch away from this black mark. And you could mark either one, but you just need to mark on whenever you're cutting it out where that is, so you know where to make this line and where to sew to. And then once you've done that, you're going to put your pockets together. So you have your inner pocket and your outer pocket, and the goal is to put them right sides together and to sew them. So I'm going to start with my inner pocket, and I'm going to find the right side and get it around and put my right sides together. And then I'm going to sew this with a 3/8 inch seam. And then after I sew that, I'm going to flip it right side out and do the same thing on my other pocket. Okay, so I sewed my inner pocket right sides together. And so now it looks like this. And I'm going to do the same thing with my other one. I'm going to find which one's the right side, and I'm going to sew those right sides together. So now it should look like this. So now that I have both of my pocket pieces sewn on their middle seam, and I was not going to change my thread to black just for that one part, you should be able to turn it to where your pocket is all on the wrong side of your fabric, and then you have your pocket opening like this. The only thing left for you to do is to close this up right here, and you're going to do that with just your regular sewing machine using a stretch stitch. And if you are just hemming, you can also close the bottom of your pocket right there. So you're just going to pull it away, and you're going to sew 3/8 of an inch all just along the top part of your pocket. Okay, now your pocket's done. You could have top stitched this before you did that, but I just left mine the way it was. I didn't care to top stitch on this, on the step where it says to top stitch. And now that you have constructed this, now you're going to get your back piece and you're going to put it right sides together, and you are going to sew your shoulder seams.